We were at the pre-shift transit station, and it looks like it really was a transit station because there were all those karma portals. I'm guessing that's what it was, transportation hub of some kind. Anyway, this is a stone waterfall, and if you listen really closely, you can hear the original theme to Submachine. And there is a monolith here. I remember being utterly befuddled by it because it was a dead end, or at least looked like one. But now that I have tripped the necessary monolith, it is now a live end. There we go. I suppose I'm going to have to come back to this location too. Where were we? Right side of the rift. As opposed to the correct side of the rift. Laser junction vertical node. Okay, are there monoliths? I think there's one here. Yeah, here it is. I just yanked myself another location. I think this was the only monolith though, but actually let me just double check that. I know this is going to be a bit of a head trip, but... Okay. Oh, right, I gotta come back here. Actually, all that was for lowering that ladder, so forget coming back here. These loops, honestly. Some of these you can only access from one direction. Sometimes you can only access using the band one direction. They'll excuse me for that. Murtaugh's observatory unit. Did it have a monolith? I don't think he'd let it. Well, this is no different. Did I get a look at that? I might have. Alright. Oh, and you can see that I need to find 3 more of those ring-shaped levers and push them down, and then come back here. There's going to be a lot of locations I'm going to come back to. Maybe I'll just run through them all again. I don't think... Well, there's no monolith at the Explorer's home units. It would make sense. Jail... Now, I distinctly remember there being a... Yeah, and now the bars are open. So I can go into the rest of it. Of course the plumbing doesn't work. But that was a toilet, in case you're keeping track of those things. And where is this? Can you go down that hole? Yes. So I think a lot of this is... Oh, and there's another one of these. Take that. New location. Let's go down. Nothing down there. So I have it. I'm guessing that there's going to be something down there if I do something else, but what? I have no idea. But who knows? That's fun. Alright. Defense System Interface. Okay, nothing's changed here because there's no monoliths, but here, that's the same laser junction vertical node. Are there any monoliths around here? Yep, there was, and there's a new location. I'll take that, thank you much. It is so much less frustrating now that I knew that the monoliths were involved. Okay, and now, the number station. This may or may not seem familiar to some people. Oh, do I need to put another CD in there? I was positive there was something to read there. Okay, I'll have to come back to this. Still have no idea where I'm supposed to get those CDs from. Assuming they're CDs, they could be DVDs or Blu-rays, for all I know. They're not laser discs, though. Laser discs were huge. They're like 2 feet wide. Blah, blah, blah. Roman church crypt. Underscore route surveillance station. Yeah, there wasn't a monolith here either. Maybe if I turn this thing off and grabbed its CD. Engine proxy. Ah, listen to all that clicking. And the energy transition. I don't think there's anything here, but it doesn't hurt to... Ah, yeah, here we go. Stabilizer fluid vial. Was there anything that needed stabilizer fluid? I am not sure. I don't remember anything like that. But at any rate, let's go to these new locations like the Carmoluminescent cave paintings. Otherwise known as the Nazca lines. In case of power outage, do not insert ticket. Yeah. At least one of these is the Nazca lines. The realization. I wonder what this is. I have to slow down. Time flies by too quickly. I think we all realize that at some point. Okay, so we gotta... How am I even down here? I am not standing on anything. Am I hanging by my arms here? Well, at any rate, so I'm going to jump into this karma portal. Okay, maybe I... Oh, wait, no. Karma portal is on here. Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. I should be writing this down. Speaking of, there's another karma portal. Wait a minute. H. You know, you can turn these. There's a candle. I wonder, is it possible for me to light it with something I've come across earlier? Like, I don't know, maybe that that thing with the... It made that bolt of electricity or whatever it was. I'll take that, thank you. And there's another karma portal here. Oh, there's something... Wait a minute. Nah. Well... Wait a minute. Oh, come on. It was the same shape. Alright. Alright. If I run into another oval object, I'll know where to put it. Cube loop. Aren't they all like that? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What's this? I've heard stories. Well, not actually heard per se. I just read them on pieces of paper. I read that there were exploration teams. For the love of God, did he really send teams out there? What happened to those people? Where do their shattered bones lie right now? I know that everywhere I look, I'm probably looking at bones. The subnet is everywhere. How many people had to die for him to gather the information he so dearly needed? Jesus. I never joined any exploration team. I never saw anybody. I'm not much of an explorer. If you tell me to do something, I will, but I see no point in exploring the infinity. Maybe that's why he chose me for the Devsys mission. Maybe that's the reason I'm back in the loop again. It's a house of mirrors. Everywhere I look, I see the same. I'm guessing that pretty much is the loop. Okay, so we've got this, this again. Let's see, what happens if we go up and down? Back to the transport. Yeah, here we go. And so these look like the same rooms, but what if I were to I'm sure if I diagram this somehow I'd be able to make sense of it. But there only appear to be 3 rooms. Although I think there were in the original 2. And here's the laser junction horizontal node. Yeah, I remember that. This is the laser junction horizontal node. It has another location in it. I wonder which movie that was. But wherever it is, it's going out there, back, and... Well, I'm sure that's doing something. I don't know what, but it's doing something. Ooh, what's down here? Is there anything in the drawers? Well, I'm not going to say that there's never been anything in the drawers. Oh, hello. Okay, so we got 2 laser beams, and they're coming through at different things. This gets confusing. Where were we? Sorry, picking up all these... Oh, here. Yeah. Airplane wreck caught in spatial anomaly. For those of you who've ever heard of the TV series Lost, those are the numbers from Lost. This is a plane from Lost. That Morse message is Mayday. And I'm guessing that... Well, this needs a CD. That means I gotta go back here. But I'm guessing that he couldn't actually name this plane from Lost, could he? Ouroboros ruins. The Ouroboros is the snake eating its own tail. I'm sure that it symbolizes endless repeating events. Huh. And this... Well, I don't have anything that plugs in here, but I might later. Oh, wait a second. There's like I have a turbine blade. So I'm guessing I need to plug it on something. But I don't have any of the rest of these out. Well, I have tickets, but... Hold it. Yeah, this is the Ouroboros itself. In the original version, this held a clue to another location, but... There's nothing you can put here. I'm gonna have to find whatever plugs in here later. Actually, I'll probably just do another sweep of these locations and see if there's anything I need to plug in anywhere. Ah, yes, the glowing pyramid. Let's see, inside here is a ticket to another location. Another ticket to another location. Another ticket to... Actually, no, it's a karma portal, but technically it counts. This one I've never clapped eyes on before. Hold it. Did this move me between layers? Was this like this originally? Can I put this in here? No. Alright. Yeah, it did change. So I'm gonna flip through these frequencies and see if it does, and see what it does. Again, 0. Is this some kind of numeric base? See, this is the 0 of, this is the first setting. And this, I'm guessing, is 1. That's 2. Wait a minute, is there anything to the other side of... No. That's 2. This is 3, but it's being written as 1, 0, technically. But wait a minute, no. That's 3. If that's 3, then that O can't be 3. It has to be 4. Now we're back to 1 again. Now we're up to 5, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna have to go through all these and write them down. So we've got we have a space to write stuff down on. There. Okay. That's the first. The second is not the same as the first. Those two lines are in a different position. They're in a sort of a, not the lower position technically, I think that would be the middle position from what I've seen. Okay, third setting. No, also in the middle position. Fourth, 3 lines, and I'm guessing that's the middle position, and they're facing the other direction as the previous set of lines were. Next, again, just 1 line, but it's in the opposite direction of the first time we had of the I guess number that we had in the first position. So, and this is a combination of 2 of them. One and the first and the third of dang. Sorry, busy erasing here. Okay, I never said I was an artist. And the last one of these, which proves conclusively that there is a third position up and down, because the O is in the second position, the lines are in the third position. Let me see, hold on. There are a couple where these 2 lines were definitely higher than the 2 lines below the O. But this, can this be considered the middle? I am so clueless. Well, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of those. Anything behind here? No. But this has something. It's a pyramid key. Are there any locations that are pyramids? Any others? Been here already. Been there already. Up and everywhere, man. So where did we leave off? I think we left off here. So, dead ends. I'll say. There is something here, though. It's a wait a minute. A copper plate. That wouldn't by any chance go into, where was this? Where was this thing? Was it the, wasn't the glowing pyramid? It was the Ouroboros ruins. I'm almost positive it's the Ouroboros ruins. Yeah, here we go. Plug that in right there. Thought so. And go through the karma portal, and we are back in the edge. Need more bandages. Where's the ladder? Where's what ladder? Well, this is interesting. Okay, before I try if I can open, seeing if I can open this door. Oh, can I take the fork? I want to take the fork. Piece of chalk. The theory of everything. Really, you think you get the theory of everything? People are struggling with grand unifying theories. Okay, brace yourself. This theory of everything is dedicated to all my friends that disappeared. I want to remember all their theories. I want to create a unifying theory based on all their inputs. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, but I'll try. I can't read the rest of this. Assumption, Submachine is not desolate, it's not empty, it's actually full of explorers. However, once you use a portal, transporter, or transportal, or any kind of teleportation device for the first time, presumably including concentrating on a location and going on or something along those lines, wishing yourself there, you phase into one of infinite sublayers derived from the 8 main layers. You're close to other people, but not quite there, so if you visit the lab and use that transporter, it's too late for you. Gee, thanks. Why didn't you tell me this when I first visited the lab? Once the net opens up for you, it removes your chance of meeting anyone else, except for Murtaugh, of course, and presumably Elizabeth, and presumably the cat. He can grab you at any time. Speaking of Murtaugh, his role in the great picture was not as significant as the archivists are trying to tell you. Even though he spent 32 years exploring the subnet, he was operating only in one cluster. Oh, there's clusters now? Karma range has its limits, and at some point, the void distance between clusters reaches a size that even he couldn't traverse. The singularity happened to him. As it did to all of us, he did not create it. In his travels, he didn't see the engine. Okay, well, I'm not so sure whether you heard that smashing noise in the background, but that was clearly the fourth wall shattering. I heard it myself because the theories mentioned in here, and theorists, well, yours truly actually used to be one of those theorists, and did have a theory in the original Submachine Universe, so I can open this. In fact, we've already been to the location that it was in. Is this the lab, or is this a lab? An alternate version of the lab? It looks like the lab. And it looks like I need a... Wait, where's the ladder? If I only had Karma Chalk, I'd be able to draw it. Well, look, I got chalk, I got chalk. But it isn't Karma Chalk. Wait a minute. I'm almost positive that there's... I didn't do it, you can trust me, you know that. Okay, I'm almost positive that there is something that is meant to infuse karma something into something. And if only I remembered where it was. Now, I think the original of this location had a clock, but the clock didn't have a face in it anywhere. And there was all this ticking. Can't I... Oh, wait a minute. There's a spoon, there's a fork, there's a knife, and there was a fork in one of the earlier locations. You know what this means? Somebody likes Portal. A little too much. No, it means that I can finally make a full dinnerware set with stuff from Submachine. Okay, well, going to have to... Well, first, backtrack fuel. We are 2 karma portals deep in here. This is a lot to memorize. It's giving me a bit of a headache. Where were we? Okay. Pre-shift basement variants.